I quit my 9 to 5 job in Nigeria, processed my visa, then moved to Portugal. Hey, but mind you, before I left, there was no safety net. There was no emergency fund. There was no rich family, rich uncle, rich parents or anything. I had nothing, nada. But I had this strong conviction in me that, hey, I needed to move. I needed to move because I need new environment, new circle, new friends, new connections, to experience life more than what I was used to. I told myself that, hey, I'm going to be turning 30 soon. I need to leave. I need to move. I need to go out there, experience life as a young man, get to connect with other people, share experiences that I've not had. So that was the reason why, that was one of the driving forces that made me to leave. But before I left, I was the manager of my company. So the company is an educational company. So we are into IT courses and all of that, Sage, Pitch3, web development as well, forex trading as well, video edition, animation, all of that. So that is an IT company. So I was the manager for 4 years before I left. So around 2024, I thought that I needed to leave. So I was looking for options, ways to move. First of all, I thought to move into the UK. You know, I tried processing the UK visa. It didn't work out. Then I tried looking into Portugal the first time. It even worked out. So second time, when I was about to, give up, then a friend of mine who was living here in Portugal reached out and said, hey, Omasi, why not try this? Why not try coming to school, trying to learn more, trying to further your education, trying to, integrate into society and see how it goes. I said, well, that's a good idea. So that was how I got into the school system, looked into the vocational system. So I got admitted. I applied to the school, though it takes a whole lot of process, guys. It takes a lot of process. On my own personal YouTube channel, which is called Chidebromasi, I actually outlined my whole journey, my struggles. This has been it's a whole lot of stories, like a lot of struggles. But I believe some of you guys that already know me already know some of the stories. So I applied to the school, did the interview, got admitted, processed the visa. The visa took about 2 months to 3 weeks to come out. Then I got the visa. Then I moved. The journey, I'm still in the journey, still trying to, balance up, but we are getting there gradually. So right now I'm building an agency from scratch. But how did I get to this stage? Mind you, before I left, remember I was the manager of my company, so I had a lot of experiences coming from tech related courses, tech related things, Internet of Things and all of that. So I have like I've been a web designer for over 5 years to 6 years now. Digital marketing, social media building, social media management, ads, analytics, and all of that, So I've had experiences and all of that in doing all these things. And mind you, back home in Nigeria, so I have an agency there. So since I've moved to Portugal, I said, okay, it's high time I start building my agency, scratch from here. Because there's a lot of things to be done here differently. Nigeria and Portugal and Europe is a whole different thing. So I need to adapt to the system, to the market, to the customers and everything, especially the language as well. Right now, I'm learning the language as if my life depends on it. In fact, my life do depends on it, because for me to actually penetrate into the Portuguese market, I need to convert, I need to speak, I need to write, I need to pick calls and call clients, especially speak Portuguese. If I want to do business with locals, right, I need to speak the local language, which is Portuguese. And that's why I'm putting so much effort, as if my life depends on it, to learn the Portuguese language, for me to actually work with the Portuguese people. So, but right now, do I have any Portuguese clients? Not yet, because of why? I can't actually even pitch ideas or maybe sell my services to the Portuguese people, because I don't speak Portuguese yet. I kind of feel like, as a foreigner, probably most times my jobs are mostly referrals. People I'm working with are clients that have hold back, like I've held so strong all the way from Nigeria and also from freelancing as well. So right now I'm trying to build the agency from scratch, especially integrating to the Portuguese market, learning the language, registering the company here, in Portugal as well, trying to know about the taxes, trying to know how to sort, how to get clients as well, leads and all of that here in Portugal. But somebody who is already coming from a background that I know that, oh, hey, I know how to offer the services. I do freelancing on platforms like Upwork. So I'm trying to, start my agency from scratch. And if you're somebody, maybe who is already living abroad and you are thinking of trying to do something like me, maybe you have a background already on maybe IT services or anything. Hey, I'm just here to encourage you that you need to start, no matter the challenges, no matter where you are. Because you know what, like you're not gonna go if it works unless you start. I'm somebody who is living here, who's a testimony of the struggles, which I believe people already know. Like start building this agency from scratch is something that I just thought of. Hey, that it is something I've been doing over the years, and it helped me. I've made a lot of money from it back home. Why not still build it here as well? Build a company here, build a base here, at least try to, integrate more into the European markets, even as well, go globally to the UK, US, Australia, and all of that. So based on my experience, I know I have a lot to offer in the market as well. So in all these things I'm trying to say here, how did I actually get here? I was having a reflection with somebody yesterday, and we're like, how did you get here? Looking back and forth, like, how did I get here? It has been a whole lot of journey, a whole lot of learning process, a whole lot of struggles as well, trying to adapt to the system, trying to, trying to take care of documentation as an immigrant as well. Even right now, I'm looking into registration of the company. I know what it requires as well, taxes, invoicing as well. When it comes to to the legal system as well. So trying to look into those things, I know what it takes. But hey, I'm all caught up for it. Like I'm all in. So building this from scratch is I kind of like feel like I'm planting seeds that's gonna yield to something good. Even though I'm still a farmer who is still trying to plant the seed yet. But when you plant the seed, definitely you need to cultivate, right? You need to take out weeds before it will germinate to something fruitful. I know the struggles and I know the pains, and I'm actually going all in into it. So this is me making this video, putting out there, sharing that, hey, that I'm actually building this from scratch, and I know the struggles, the pains. I know that what's going to come in ahead is something that I know that it's not going to be easy, but still, I'm all in for it. And if you're somebody who's actually starting maybe an agency, maybe you thought of building something for yourself, hey, you're more than welcome. I'm here. Like, let's connect, let's share experiences, let's network. Comment below and let's connect and build with each other. I believe like once you have somebody who is actually on that same journey with you, both of you kind of like hold each other accountable, So it's more like, are you doing this? Like, kind of like a way to do that. And as well, I've connected with a lot of people as right now. So the stage I'm at right now is connecting with the Portuguese, for example, like people who are already in Portugal who are offering the same thing like I do, possibly I can white label with them. Maybe they can actually outsource to me as well. Maybe if they have so much client, they can also give to me. Then I can work and deliver to them. More like a white label agency, something like that. While I'm still building my own as well. Not that my agency is just scratching from scratch. No, no, it's not that I'm just building all the way from scratch. Remember, I have had it back home. I have all my pages all set up. Just that I'm here in Portugal, here in Europe. I'm just trying to build it afresh, like with the market research, with the system, trying to, be into the system fully. So that's what I'm saying. I'm building from scratch here as well. So if you're someone, like I said, you are on this journey, sometimes you might think, hey, what the heck am I doing? You're not the only one doing it. I was in a platform, I was in a forum with a lot of people who have different ideas, but trying to get into the system, especially when it comes to the language, trying to call locals, trying to, pitch your services, try to pitch your ideas. Everybody kind of like try to have this code fit. Everybody try to shiver, what you're gonna say, how they're gonna see you, like what's the success rate, like was like how they're gonna trust you as somebody who just moved in, who haven't yet, integrated into society. But at the same time, but regardless of that, I've seen a lot of huge effort, like a lot of huge impact as someone who is just starting out, who is still building. I've seen a lot of reach outs recently. That was a business I tried. I even tried doing dog sitting, like dog walking. I was able to put up a pet service Google business page. Then a hotel called me here. The hotel was, I don't know, it's Hilton here in Lisbon. Called me, like the reception called. I said, "Hey, are you available for this? One of our guests needed it. That they need to babysit that dog." I was like, only that alone was like a huge sign that, hey, there is possibilities to make this happen if I'm willing to go all in for it. That's just something that I just tried. Try to test the waters. I call it testing the market. But right now, but the agency is something that I've actually all set up to go all in. And this is just the first video to let you know how it's going. And I hope to make more videos to let you guys know how it is. So moving from back home to Portugal here has been a huge impact in my life professionally and education wise as well, because I went to school, finished school, now I'm building my agency as well. And connecting with different individuals from different nationalities and everything. So still trying to, build agency. Say a whole lot, guys, but I will document every journey. Like I said, looking into the process of registering taxes and all of that, accountants and everything, lawyers and everything. Trust me, say a whole lot. I spoke to a lawyer recently. The amount it's going to cost me to register the company, the drafting out the contract, everything, like it's a whole lot. But I decided that, hey, I'm going to take it one step at a time, and all this journey I will document here, and you, as somebody who is trying to do the same thing I am, will also benefit and learn from it. I just want you to encourage that. If you're here, comment below and let's connect. All right, and if you found this helpful, please comment below. If you have got questions, comment below as well. I'd love to hear from you as well. What are good or bad thoughts? Share below, please. You're more than welcome. And subscribe to the channel. Support the movement, guys. So my name is Somasi. And this is an agency I'm building from scratch here in Portugal. And if you are trying to move here as well, hey, you're more than welcome. Here is peaceful. Here is nice. So why did I choose Portugal? Like I said, my friend said, hey, I should try here. I knew Portugal out from nowhere. The only thing I know about Ronaldo. Yeah, but I'm actually happy that I'm living here right now, where he's from. And the weather is nice. The people are so cool. Even right now, I left my 9 to 5 back home in Nigeria. I also have a full job here as well. I work, I'm a house host in a hotel here in Lisbon. So like I'm trying to set up this agency on the side. So I do this agency thing on the side after my working hours and when I'm off, all right. So trying to, try to build up that life which I wanted for myself. This is something that I've been in me for a long time, even before I moved to Portugal. I still want to raise, those things back. I believe it's gonna take a whole lot. But like I said, I'm going all in despite anything. So, and yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I will keep you guys posted and I will make more videos talk about the journey and everything. So, see you on the next one, guys. Peace.